And the saga continues. So, I sent an email to General RV customer care, as was recommended from the service people, to get a copy of the inspection prep report. And this, I'm not sure what side it'll be on, is the response I got, telling me it is an internal only document. And the manager, Nick, that is referenced with his phone number, is the one who I dealt with in finance when I first purchased the trailer, and is the one who told me things that were inaccurate. So I called him as well. And mind you, this is the guy who I also tried to file a complaint against for his unprofessionalism every time I talk with him, which was again today on the phone. And I just get a number to call and leave a message, and nobody ever calls me back. So apparently he doesn't report to anybody at the Mount Clemens RV. He only reports to corporate. When I called him, he's like, well, I don't know why she gave you my number, because I'm the one who gave her that information. And I was like, well, while I'm talking to you, I'm still pretty frustrated. He basically did what what they're going to do after you buy it, he's trying to wash his hands, be like, nope, that's not what I said. And I told him, I was like, well, that is what you said, and I'd like the prep fee refunded. And he just blatantly was like, nope, that's not going to happen. I've never seen it happen, so it's not going to happen. I have spoke with other dealerships, and their prep fees are all under $1,000. They're $500 for trailers and like $900 for motorized. So one of them I talked to, he goes, yeah, General RV is a scam. He goes, they scam as much as they can over there. He's kind of pointing around. He's like, we got, multiple employees who've come from General RV, because they got tired of, having to deal with their practices, So I guess my salesperson who was there for 20 some odd years just, might not have a conscience, or, doesn't care about those type of things. But from what I heard, a lot of people go to General RV and they leave quickly, and go other places. So this is just what what I've heard, what other salespeople are telling me. But when other dealerships, I would think it'd be unprofessional to hear them badmouth other places. But when I've heard a few of them say the same thing, that, yeah, hey, General RV, they scam people. And, we have employees here that used to work there but came here and have now been here for quite a while. To me, that's a red flag. Yeah, so they're probably not going to refund me. I'm trying to figure out what my other, avenues of recourse are. Michigan has a lemon law, but that's for vehicles, not for trailers. I guess I can still try to file a complaint with the Attorney General and see what happens. But yeah, when I get told that by Nick that, oh yeah, well, driving a trailer down the road is like driving your house, things are going to fall apart. Well, my house was not built to drive down the road. A trailer was built to be driven down the road. That's its purpose. So it should not have all these quality issues. And if you had prepped it and tested things and checked them, like you said, then some of them, not all of them, I get it, things are going to break. It happens. But some of them could have been addressed. They would have found the soft spot on the roof that I found the first time I stepped up there. They would have turned on the heat, because I was told they test all the major components again at the dealership by Joe. Nick was the one who told me they do a full prep there as well. And now he's trying to say, no, we do a celebration. If they actually did prep it anywhere, they would have turned down the heat for more than 5 minutes and burned off the oil, so I didn't have to deal with that, all that smell and burning and the smoke detector going off the other weekend when I took it out. And then while I was talking to him, granted, I did say the words bullshit, But I wasn't yelling at him or anything like that. I was just saying I feel like that policy that you can't release that policy, that practice to not release the inspection report is bullshit. And he goes, okay, well, I'm not going to argue with you, and just hung up. So this is a manager, somebody who's supposed to, manage and supervise people. And dog and cat are playing. He's supposed to make sure that things are done right. I'm just assuming the things that he's making sure are done right are what, pads his pockets more. I'm sure he makes, commission on different things. But if he can't be professional, I can only imagine, what other things the salespeople have done that, he's received complaints about. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'll take care of it. And then did nothing. Just the way he acts and the way he is. So he tries to be condescending, and he's just rude. I asked him for a phone number for corporate so that I could, talk to somebody about the inspection report. And he said, well, I don't know why. They're just going to tell you the same thing I do. It's their policy. Well, what better reason then to give me their number? If you're not the one who made the policy, I won't argue with you. You're just enforcing a policy that was set by corporate. So if I asked for their number so I could talk to somebody there to have it explained, give me a why you can't do it, as opposed to just saying, well, that's our policy. What are they hiding? What do they not want the customer to know? The other dealerships I've talked to said they would give me a copy of the prep to show me what they inspected, what they found, and what they fixed. So what is General RV hiding that they do not want to give their customers the inspection report? Like I said, saga continues. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure everything that's on it, they're going to find a way to fix it. It's going to be covered by warranty, and it'll be a fully functioning trailer. At that point, that's not the issue anymore. I don't care that it's going to get fixed. I care about how things are happening, how they are treating me, treating probably every other customer, and all this quality control. So, yeah, you get that kitty. You get him. So that is me signing off on this one.